Coachella's biggest problem is this: the biggest artists in the world no longer need Coachella. Look at Beyonce. In 2016 and 2018, for her Formation and On the Run 2 tours, Beyonce's tours grossed an average of $5 million per night at her stadium shows, which was roughly in line with what Coachella paid its top headliners per weekend and what Beyonce generated from Coachella in 2018. But by 2025, Beyonce's Cowboy Carter tour grossed an average of $12 million per night. That's 2x what she did from those 2010s tours, and at that level, a festival slot at a prestigious show like Coachella does not move the needle in the same way. The brand at Coachella, Bonnaroo, Outside Lands, Lollapalooza, it's still strong, but it's harder and harder to charge fans high prices for a less compelling product. In 2018, Coachella fans paid $429 per weekend to see Beyonce, The Weeknd, and Eminem. Those are three artists who can now command their own tours and make more money than they ever could for Coachella. But this year, 2026, the general admission for Coachella is now $649. That's a 51% increase over what Coachella was charging in 2018, with frankly a less compelling lineup despite the popularity of Justin Bieber this year. The issue isn't that people have stopped caring about live music. It's that festivals are now competing against the full earning power of stadiums. So the biggest artists in the world have more leverage, more options, less reasons to say yes, and the same dollars that they can now command for their own solo tours compete against the dollars that Coachella used to command in the marketplace. You can see it in the ticket sales. Coachella's 2024 sales were widely reported as being slower than usual, and in 2025, another slow year where more than half of the general admission tickets were bought through payment plans. But now, in 2026, the Coachella lineup sold both weekends thanks to a lineup led this year by Justin Bieber, but also thanks to Sabrina Carpenter, Karol G, and Anime. That tells you that the brand still matters, but the right superstar mix still matters more than the festival executives probably want to admit. Even Coachella isn't superstar resistant. And the irony is that live music and the live industry is booming right now, but that boom is not evenly distributed. The artists and their promoters and agents have all captured a lot of the upside, but the festivals are in a different boat. They're paying more, charging more, and they have far less margin of error if the lineup doesn't hit. And that's why Coachella feels more headline dependent than ever, because in today's market, star power isn't just important, it's expensive.